So if you are having some boundary issues, are feeling slow and sluggish, uncreative, if you have writer's block, these things are really important to nourish this space. Welcome back to Leap of Faith Life. My name is Azar, and I'm so glad that you're here today to learn a little bit more about the sacral chakra. If chakras are completely new to you, please check out this video where it will detail all the things that you need to know about energy anatomy. The sacral chakra, Svadhishthana, is just below the navel and above the hips. So if you remember, the root chakra is at the base of the tailbone, the perineum, and the sacral chakra sits just above that along the spine as we work our way up the system. Now, in energy anatomy, this chakra has a lot to do with your joy, how you're able to experience pleasure in life, and if you're able to be spontaneous and play. This has a lot to do with how we were as children, hopefully, where we were able to not think too heavily about serious things like bills and, where we're gonna cook, what we're gonna cook for dinner. It was just about play, it was about enjoyment, and it was just not about thinking too much. Now, the sacral chakra is that space for us to enjoy what they call the sweetness, the nectar of life. So a lot of times when we're feeling a little bit sluggish, or we're feeling like, the day-to-day has become a little bit boring, a little bit too monotonous, the sacral chakra needs a little bit of love and attention. Physically, this energy center is connected to things within that space. So the bladder, the lower intestines, the sexual organs. Other body parts can be related to kidneys and hips. Sciatica can be connected to this. They kind of go back and forth when they get close to other chakras, as far as they can be a little bit linked, in that hips could be a root related issue, but it also could start out as a sacral issue, for example. If you are having different things like reproductive or sexual organ based health issues, looking at how you can help better support and nourish this particular energy center. And it has a lot to do with whether or not, when it's overactive and underactive, whether or not we're able to have things like boundaries. Issues like being sluggish and irritable can be connected to this. Creativity is linked to this energy center, how we're able to create and put things out into the world. And that's directly related to how much we're able to play and be spontaneous and have fun. When we are doing those things, it's a little bit easier for us to create and to have that extra energy to imagine and build things. Creation needs a lot of rest and rejuvenation in order to be in that space of safety. So your basic needs need to be met first, along with safety, security, groundedness, money, relationships, home. Once you're able to have those things, you're able to then move into a space where you can play, enjoy, and create. So the different things associated with this, touch-wise, it's the element of water. So you want to think about things that get you in, on, near water. Baths are great for this. Epsom salt, of course, has that earth element, but then the water in a bath or in a foot soak, if you don't have access to a bath, is really nourishing. Getting on or near water, whether that be a lake, a stream, an ocean. A lot of times we don't have access to this due to the weather or due to our geographical location, but when we are near those elements, or that element rather, you can truly feel it. That's why a lot of people do feel so nourished when they're by large bodies of water like lakes or oceans. So moving the hips, because this is the energy center for play and spontaneity, things can get usually stuck and sluggish in that area. So hula hooping is a great example of something that would be great for this energy center. Actually, jumping on a trampoline is another great option. And making sure that you stay hydrated. It sounds kind of trite, but making sure that you've got enough water in your body, since our bodies are made up of so much water, and our brains, we're just healthier and nicer people when we are hydrated. Speaking of tastes associated with this, herbal teas that would be really good to connect with this energy center are raspberry, jasmine. Those are great teas to have when you want to boost this space. And foods associated then would be citrus-based fruits. So of course, an orange, cutting that out and open, is a great representation for something that you can do to support this energy center. To smell, ylang ylang, I can never say that, ylang ylang is a really good scent. And then also orange citrus-based scents are very good for this as well. If you remember, citrus is a aromatherapy that makes us feel very alive, very happy. If you sniff an orange, you immediately start to feel better. So the same with if you have aromatherapy, it makes the day, if you're having a bad day, kind of lifts the spirits and the mood overall. Now, the site that you want to associate with this, we go through the 5 senses, is the color orange is really great to nourish this. So whether you are dressing in the color orange, whether you are getting jewelry or coloring, doing color therapy. Again, if you go back to the chakra-based video that I have introducing the chakras, you'll know that vibration is everything and color is simply a vibration. It's our eyes determining shapes and colors to then create our vision. So if you think about marketing people that associate different colors with brands to make us feel certain things, there's also blue and green light therapy, or making sure that you're not getting too much blue light, you're getting it from the outdoors rather than your technology. Color shapes very much the space around us and is extremely important. Along with sight, the crystals associated with this are citrine and tangerine quartz are 2 great options. You'll notice the very orange element there as well. The sound associated with this would be anything with a very good beat to dance to. So whatever that means for you, whether that is something a little slower or faster, anything that's got something that's gonna allow you to move around and get into that playful spirit will definitely help nourish the space. There is so much more to each of these energy centers. So I've got a 21-day journey that you can join below. It's completely free. It's getting an email every day and an activity that you can do that gives you more information onto the energy centers if you are on this journey of getting to know them a little bit more. I also have a 7-week course, and that is every week we're focusing on a different chakra. I am Leap Faith Life on social media. I hope you ask any questions there or in the comments below. I love you, and I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for showing up for yourself today. And the Power Center has everything to do with our self-esteem and energy, so I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.